How's it, guys? Welcome to Adventure Africa, where we talk everything 4x4 and overlanding. And today we're doing a quick review about the Outbound Storm. Now, Outbound Storm is part of Kempton Caravans. They are the guys that's bringing it out into the country. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed this caravan over this last 4 days. There are some niggles that I do not like and that I would think can be done better. But overall, really not a bad caravan. I mean, this thing towed like a dream. And we were towing it behind an Isuzu MU-X, so we didn't really have any problems. It is fairly lightweight, only 960 kilograms empty, and it can go up to 1,400 kg. So that gives you about 440 kilograms that you can add on to this caravan. But you have to take off your 50 liters in your water tank for that one as well. Apart from that, really decent caravan. This one has already got an aircon inside, and we've got the 270-degree awning here. It's got a 154 liter fridge inside, straight up fridge, which makes things a little bit easier sometimes, I'd say, when you're stationary. But I'm still the type of guy that prefers a normal camping fridge with a slider, but it didn't bother me. So let me take you guys through the caravan quickly and just show you exactly what is outside, inside, and what it's made of. So welcome to the inside of the Outbound Storm. Now in here it's quite spacious, and we've got we've got 27 little cubbies or hangers or places for you to store stuff. As you can see, we've got the nice big 154 liter fridge, and we've got this nice double bed here. In this corner there's also a little space. There is a little table that you can put here to make it a little dinette area. For me, I think it's a little bit cramped, but I'm sure it's pretty much because I'm a big oak. A big oak that can still stand straight up in here. So a lot of headspace. Yes, obviously it tapers down to the one side, but there's a hell of a lot of space. I've been sleeping on this bed now for 3 nights. Very comfortable, very easy. And as you can see, there's a hole here. I'll show you outside just now how you get it to look like this. On the outside, as you can see, there's a huge extension coming out. This is actually my double bed that I was sleeping on, as I showed you on the inside. I'm going to close it quickly, and then I'm going to show you how to open it and close it in a little bit more detail. Okay, then behind this door you also have your geyser. Nice hot water system. This provides geyser hot water to the rear of the caravan, where you also have a basin and a dry rack and stuff like that. And yeah, hot water. Okay, let me show you guys quickly how easy it is to open this up. So please bear in mind, I didn't fasten the straps, but I'll show you where the straps would be when you close it. So first of all, it's got the 2 latches over here, just to ensure a second time that everything stays on. This is probably the most difficult part. Swinging open these 2 doors and getting them steady. Then if you come around, we've got 2 latches over here, and we drop down the base of the bed. Then just pull open the window and secure the latches. And that's it. Bed is open. Then, just for safety, it's got a strap here, and basically just to ensure that it doesn't bounce and fly around in the vehicle. Nice and tight. Lift it up, and if you walk around, you'll see there's 2 latches here. Clip it on, hold the roof again, push back, and drop it down. Now, because these are quite tight, to ensure that it stays there, it is a little bit difficult sometimes to pop them in. And that's how easy it is to close this thing. Over here you've got your water, 50 liters, and then you've got your little shower cubicle. We didn't use it, we had ablutions, space for a jerrycan, and you've got your little workstation for washing up. And obviously, just here, you've got tap and water, and then a little shower head, spray head. On the outside, you've got this decent kitchen unit, and the microwave is already installed. You've got a power supply over here, and I would say there's ample packing space. If you just pan to the right quickly, you'll see in the door you've got 4 pouches for other sort of little groceries and stuff that you want to store, and you've also got 5 pockets here just by the inside of the door. Then over here, I just open this up. You've got a drawer system for ammo boxes and stuff like that, and to put your groceries or whatever you want to. There's also a sliding stove, so you can really cook here and prepare a meal easily. I would have liked a little bit more working space, but we brought a table, it worked out fine. So final verdict of the Outbound Storm. Listen, the Caravan is really a lacquer thing to go and camp with. It is spacious, there is ample packing space, but my smallest of gripes is the power system. Now I do understand we didn't spec this Caravan, and this is the base model. But for example, we were supposed to actually go and camp in a spot where we wouldn't have had electricity. And I know that a lot of guys are still using the dual battery systems, but there are so much better options these days. A battery pack from EcoFlow or Flexo Power or Jackery or whoever makes so much more sense, and it's so much easier to manage. My one thing was, if this thing could run off solar, I would have loved a plug somewhere on the outside, just to plug in my solar, and that will activate it on the inside. But that's basically my biggest gripe with it. Yes, the awning, oh my goodness, I've opened so many awnings and I still do not get how they get these things so tight that water doesn't accumulate on the roof. Because we had loads and loads of rain, and every 10 minutes we had to go and push the water out. So guys, please explain to me, how do you stretch this awning so that this doesn't happen? Is it stays? Do we have to put on the ropes? What are we doing wrong? But in the end, decent Caravan, price right. Like I said earlier, I think it's from 374, 900 up to about 440, depending on what your options is. Apart from that, I can't really fault this Caravan about anything else. Towed easily. You've got 4 stabilizer stays, 1 on each corner, decent tires on it, suspension works. We camped lacquer in this thing, and again, the price for what you're getting, I think it's one of the more affordable Caravans on the market today, and it's really packed with a lot of stuff and a lot of space. I'm Anton from Adventure Africa, and please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you later.